Probably going to lose followers for this, but you know what? I have got a pretty significant platform, and I typically don't talk about politics or anything too controversial because my page is about fun, right? I can't keep quiet anymore. I am seeing video after video after video of what these ICE agents are doing to people, what this administration is doing to families. They're all criminals, right? We are deporting the worst of the hardened criminals, right? No. And if you truly believe that in your heart, you really believe that the people that are being deported without due process are the worst of the worst criminals, then I beg you to do some research.
Okay, so there's a slight issue here. Obviously, the worst of the worst criminals are, in fact, being deported, right? Let's start right there, number one here. Secondly, if you are around some of the worst criminals and you are also illegal, you think they're going to do what? Let you go. Guys, you are now officially going to be considered collateral, even if you are not one of the worst type of criminals, guys. All right, let's just be honest there. Secondly, if you are one of the 2 million gotaways that have come into this nation in a very illegal manner, what are you expecting here? You skipped the line. You've done everything humanly possible within your power to stay away from the federal government. I hear what she's saying. Listen, bro, I understand the images that you're seeing on your Blue Note or your CNN.com. I get that, right? I see the images that are being depicted. It's empathy, empathy, empathy. But guys, we cannot build a country specifically off of the concept of taking in the world's population, specifically the ones who have come into the country by skipping the line.
Just get on, just search on TikTok.
TikTok.
Just search hashtag ICE on TikTok. And you will see ICE agents covering their faces and wearing masks and tackling old ladies and running over people.
Are those people standing in the middle of the road, guys? I'm sorry to keep stopping here. I generally will let it play a little bit longer after I just recently said something, but she's saying a lot here. When it comes down to specifically TikTok, TikTok is, for the most part, known to be a platform where all of the no kings type of people are going to be at, basically. Guys, TikTok is a platform that a lot of women are on. They love TikTok. I don't know what it is specifically, but it's very emotion forward, let's say, very empathy forward, not much logic at all under any circumstances. It doesn't seem to be a platform that promotes it large scale, specifically our version of it in the United States of America. It seems like the creators of the platform knew exactly what they were doing, because they don't really allow 90% of what they show in this country on TikTok in their own country. Either way, TikTok seems to be filled with these type of people. So if you're getting your news from this, you are in fact in some type of echo chamber. You're not able to see kind of both sides here. I understand her point. I understand the concept of empathy. I understand the concept of like feeling something for the downtrodden. I absolutely understand what she's saying here. But the problem is that, guys, if we're talking about the 2 million plus gotaways, I'm not having a conversation about them, bro. I'm going to be honest here. They need to go. All of them. All 2 million of them need to go. Okay. Now, the other individuals that are here under asylum, if you are here legally under asylum and your case has absolutely been, thought of as a legitimate case, then welcome to America. But if you are here, if you're one of the 80 to 90% of people who have lied, let's say, on the documentation for asylum, and you're here for the purpose of economic migrancy, then I don't know what to say to you, bro. You're the same as the other 2 million that are here that came through the border, snuck through the border illegally.
CBS News just posted a video of these protesters getting run over by ICE agents in a van.
So they're standing in the road, guys. They were standing in the road.
What are we doing?
Exactly.
I think, sure, if you want to implement stronger border policy, do it. Sure, every other country has strong border policies, right? But to take the action that this administration is taking right now,
that's a contradiction, guys.
And deporting non-criminals, people that have just been here for decades, that are business owners. And
how are they business owners? Are they using someone else's social security card and number? What are you talking about? Sounds like a criminal. Sounds like fraud. But let's continue.
Have families and own homes and are just being Normal people
What are you
in
talking
this
about?
country are being ripped from their homes and families are being destroyed. And it is sickening. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help other than just maybe convince some people that are blinded, that are believing all the lies, to maybe not believe them and really open up your eyes and see what is happening to the people in this country. It's not politics, it is people. And I don't think that all of these illegals are draining our resources so much so that it justifies not treating them like humans.
She mentioned a couple of things that are obviously, honestly super intriguing here. She says that some of these illegal immigrants are here owning properties and owning businesses. I would definitely like to know how that actually works out on paper. I want to see what that means exactly, truthfully, because if they are, in fact, business owners and homeowners, right, then that, by all definitions, that they should be able to, in fact, pay to legally stay here. It costs $6,000, guys. I know because I've immigrated my wife and my son into the country of Spain, into this country. Okay, they come from Spain. Okay, I've lived in Spain since 2015. Okay, my son was born in Malaga, in Andalusia, Spain. Okay, I've immigrated both of them into the United States of America. $6,000 is what it costs. Yes, it's expensive. Okay. Yes, the green card process is long. Yes, it is. Right. But as soon as you start the paper, and honestly, bro, if you do it yourself, it's even cheaper. But I'm one of these individuals who just want it done 100% the first time, correct, no mistakes, pay a lawyer. It's $6,000. That's basically what an immigration lawyer is going to call. Is going to charge you to get this process done here, guys. Okay. So if you had the wherewithal, let's say, to be able to start a business, okay, and then purchase a house under someone else's, I don't know, guys, I have so many questions with that. Okay, unless you paid cash, and if you paid cash, that's even worse for you not to put $6,000 towards a lawyer. I get it. You want to sit here and call this a victimless crime, but it's wrong. It's just wrong, guys. Again, I do feel, I do understand the empathy part of it. Absolutely, guys. I feel for the people who are, who are so downtrodden in their life that they decided to basically go through, I don't know, 5 other countries other than ours, okay, and then come into ours illegally. I feel for them. I understand and what I mean by that is what exactly was going through their mind to put their family in at that literal risk. Okay, imagine how bad things were for those people. I get that, but that's not my problem. I promise you. Like, if they only crossed one border for it to happen, I understand we were the closest. That's why they did it, but that's not the truth, guys. All right, there are people coming from all over the world, flying into South America and taking the journey, knowing that our southern border was wide open thanks to most likely her president. You get what I'm saying here? That's what this is here. That's all that it is. Like, when could we get back to the concept of having like a literal strong border? I do think it's a moderate position. I keep saying this because I do think that in fact is the case here. I think I am in fact the moderate. I don't lean too deeply on one side. Socially, I'm all over the place. I keep saying this because I mean that thoroughly. Very fiscally conservative, absolutely. But when it comes down to the immigration stuff, guys, I've immigrated into Spain legally. I've immigrated into South Korea legally. Okay, so like, if you want to do it in a successful, meaningful manner, that's the smartest way to do it, because then they can't kick you out for no ridiculous reason here, guys. Don't commit crime in the country. All right, you being in the presence of someone who is a hardened criminal from, I don't know, El Salvador. Insert any random country. Sorry, guys. All right. If you're in the presence of that person, then and ICE comes knocking, bro, you're gone. You're gone. Because ICE now has had contact with you. You think ICE is going to say, oh, it's okay, you're illegal, but you can go. Why would they do that? Would a police officer do that? This is just nothing but like illogicalness, and this is what TikTok, the current Democrat Party and a good amount of their cohorts are basically promoting exclusively. That's just what they do. Feel, go against the concept of emotion, but yet let's promote. Let's go ahead and protest the Camarillo farm in California, where there are kids legitimately working there. Let's protest to keep them working there. It sounds like, the same party that promoted slavery, that was against ending slavery. It sure does. It sounds like the same party that basically fostered, let's say, the KKK. It sounds like the same exact party. I hear you, right? But congratulations, you guys are getting played. All right, that's it. That's kind of where I'm at with that one right there, bro. All right, but either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys later.